When you look at how you have walked to get to this point with your son, Jeremy, at the point when he just got converted and where he is there anything that you would say you would have done better in handling his unique case, so to speak, of coming to faith in the Lord at such a tender age? Is there anything that when you look back in retrospect, that maybe we could have done this better, or it has been smooth sailing? For somebody out there who is watching, because they might be thinking it has just been,
Yes.
easy,
So for us, it's really also been a learning process. Like I
right,
said, him being our first child, we've learned quite a lot through this journey. And one thing I must say is I, going back, engaging the elders earlier would have really been great, so that they can also help us realize that it was indeed true salvation or
right.
conversion. Yes, and like take over through almost 3 years before he actually stepped up and said, "Look, I need to be baptized. I'm a Christian." Yes, so that's one area. But otherwise, being very prayerful as well, being prayerful and always ensuring that the children have this very close relationship to share their experiences with the parents is key. Yeah.
Right. Would you want to add to what your
I
wife
think
has said?
she's actually picked on a very important point, which
Okay.
was the point of us staying so long until he decides to say, I don't know, it could be this, it could be different with another child
Yeah.
who maybe feels they cannot go out there and speak to maybe the pastor and say, look, me, I'm a Christian here, and I have parents. If you want, go and ask them. So the pastor came to ask me. But what about one child who doesn't have that courage to go out there
Yeah.
and speak to the pastor and ask them to really intervene in their issue? So I think that's one point where I feel we could have actually done better. We could have engaged the church through the elders and told them our son has professed faith, and then they could pick it up from there as a local church to see and maybe help us determine also from the perspective vantage point of the church whether indeed this is salvation.